Hi guys, welcome to No Nonsense Music Tips with me, Tony. And today I'm going to be showing you a plugin that I use to get a vocal to sit into the mix. That plugin is called Sooth 2. It's a little bit of an expensive one. It's £169, but I tried this and it's made a massive difference to me being able to pull a vocal into my mix. And I'm going to show you how I do that. It's a little bit like glue compression, where it's going to glue the vocal into the mix itself. And I've tried many different variants of this program because I was trying to be cheap, and none of them seem to work as well as this does. There's a 20-day demo. I definitely suggest you guys try it if you are struggling with this. A little bit of a disclaimer here, guys. The thing is, with new producers and new mix engineers, they find it hard to hear changes, subtle changes in music. There's been many a time I've sat in front of somebody, made some changes and said, oh, that sounds much better because this has happened, and they've looked at me with a blank stare. They've not really heard it. So just do keep that in mind, guys. It does take a lot of time for mix engineers to hone their ears, but if you are noticing your vocal is sitting above the mix or just slightly below the mix, you can definitely use this trick to pull that vocal in, and I'm going to show you how I do that now. So let's get into it, guys. So this is the track.
You go, I'm fighting to move on. Our partnership is all I know. I'm trying to be strong, but could I truly let you go?
Now the vocal is sitting slightly above in the mix. It's quite static. There's not a lot of movement going on with the vocal. So what I want to do is I want to be able to duck the areas where the vocal's hitting, and the areas in the mix will be pulled down where the vocal is, and that's how I'm going to show you how to do that now. So we are going to take all of the vocals, all of the instruments, should I say, including this vocal pad, and we are going to create a new group. I'm going to call that music group. I'm going to add that, and I'm just going to move this because I don't like it being there. I prefer it over this side. You'll see if I bring up my mixer here, generally what I will do is I will have something like the music bus over here, the bus over here. In my studio, where I work, that's the setup I have. I have it with a massive screen with this mixer on one side and then this on the other side. But I've set up a little area at home so I can make the videos, because at the studio, even though all the gear's there and stuff, the computer wasn't really set up for creating videos like this. So I made a little setup at home so I could do that here. And so basically, having that there, I'm going to put in Sooth 2. And they do a 20-day demo of this. I'd highly recommend going and trying it out. As well as Bloom. Bloom is absolutely amazing. Such a good plugin. Right, so here we go. I'm going to just use a factory preset. Or one of the presets that comes with it, and it's in this songwriting production section, and it's called Mix Plus Startup. And we're going to take that. And don't be afraid of using presets, guys, because somebody with a massive amount of knowledge and experience have created these presets. So don't sniff at them. Don't turn your nose up on them, because people have honed these in. You can change it as much as you need to, but I'm not going to even touch it. I'm just going to sidechain this with the vocal, and you'll see the difference. So let's turn this off and play.
I'm fighting to move on. Our partnership is all I
And what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to put the sidechain, activate the sidechain here on Cubase, and I'm going to set the vocal as the input. And that's that done. And then what we're going to do is turn on the sidechain here, and then we're going to do a before and after. So this is, if I hit this sidechain cue here, you can hear what's coming into this to sidechain.
I'm trying to be strong, but could I truly let you go?
And so basically what it's going to do is it's going to pull down the frequencies around where the vocal is here on the mix itself. So we're on this music group. The music group is going to get pulled down in this area where the vocal kicks in. And so I'll play a bit where there's no vocal, and you can see there's nothing going on. And then when the vocal kicks in, you'll see it starts pulling these down. And like I said, I'm not touching any of these.
I'm fighting to move on. Our partnership is all I know.
I'm going to bypass this now.
But could I truly let you go? I'm frightened to move on. Our partnership is all I know. I'm trying to be strong, but could I truly let you go? I'm frightened to move on. Our partnership is all I know. I'm trying to be strong, but could I truly let you go?
Now you can hear that starting to pull that vocal into the mix. You can then adjust with your volumes if you need to. Let me just bring that up. My camera's in the way. So I'm going to find it. There it is. And I'm going to pull down the volume a little bit as well. I have noticed as well, this one here, so it's here and here, you can see it, visually see it. It's slightly quieter. So I'm going to select those. I'm going to bring them up. It's very, very important, guys, that you make sure your audio, especially your vocal, has the right, they're all sort of the same volumes when you play them. So I'm going to play that again.
I'm frightened to move on. Our partnership is all I know. I'm trying to be strong, but could I truly let you go? I'm frightened to move on.
I'm just going to pull it down into the mix a little bit more.
Partnership is all I know. I'm trying to be strong, but could I truly let you go? I'm frightened to move on. Our partnership is all I know. I'm trying to be strong, but could I truly let you go? I'm frightened to move on. Our partnership is all I know. I'm trying to be strong, but could I truly let you go? I'm frightened to move on. Our partnership is all I know. I'm trying to be strong.
And so that's that, guys. A quick one for you. I've pulled down the vocal mix as well and brought that slightly in a little bit more. But you can see when the Smooth plugin is off, or the Sooth plugin is off, the vocal just sounds static. It doesn't sound like there's any movement to it, and it's just sitting just above the mix. And you can then pull down the volume, but then it's going to sit below the mix. It's a big, you know, even a small change in the volume, you're going to be either above the mix or below the mix. By doing this and pulling down them frequencies, especially in this area where the human voice is most heard, the human voice in this area is, or the human here picks up this frequency a lot more due to evolution and having to hear babies crying and stuff like that. So our ears have really evolved in this section here. And so pulling down that section there in the music is just going to bring that vocal forward and up in the and sit it in the mix nice for you. And so yeah, we hope you heard that, guys. Like I said at the beginning, there's a thing where people don't really hear massive changes or small changes, especially when you're new to mixing or producing. And so this trick will be good for people that can hear that. They can hear that the vocal is sitting on the mix or just below the mix, and they need that movement because the vocal sounds a little bit static. And yeah, so we hope you like this one, guys. If you don't forget to take that pointer, tickle that like button for us, hit the bell and subscribe notification. I am going to be doing more of this. I'm going to be doing a bus compressor one as well, and I will just do one on Bloom, which is I really love that program. And I still will do some of the AI stuff, the quick tips, but I want to start also adding some of this stuff in myself as well for you guys, so you can hear audio examples. And yeah, it's just took a little bit of time to make sure I get a setup at home, so that I can do these at home, and then I'm not having to disrupt work at the studio when I'm working with the guys at the studio. I can actually do this stuff at home as well. And so yeah, so we hope you like this one, guys, and we'll see you on the other side. Take care.